Okay, live and live.
Here we are. Welcome. Don't know how many people are going to join us tonight, but it's a big night. I'm going to wait a little while, see who's with us. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Come in to the Royal Albert Kitchen. How you doing? It's going to wait a little bit of time, give it a bit of time. Hello, evening. What do you reckon? Yes, we've moved to the Royal Albert Kitchen. It was too good to, you know, an opportunity to pass up. So here we are. Not in my kitchen. Do you believe that? No. Okay. So yeah, no expenses being spared. That's a piece of old wallpaper that me and my youngest daughter fashioned, and all the rest of it. So cool. So nice for you to be here. Going to wait a little while. See how many people we can pick up. So what I'd like to say is please like and share this post. I know this is really boring, I say this every week, but please like and share it. Let me know where you are in the world. That's I'm enjoying that immensely. We're stretching all over the globe, which is great fun. The digital donations cap is open as per usual. That is paypal.me/Jepsongs if you're feeling generous. If not, then don't worry about it. But we're having a final one today. This is the like the closest you're going to get to the 1994, 2nd of July 1994, the Royal Albert Hall, Little Angels. And the official website for me is tobyjepsonofficial.com. That's where everything is, so go and have a look at that. So how are we doing? Now, give me a like if this is your first time on this tonight. I don't know whether it is. Hopefully you've been watching all of the other ones. Or give me a heart right now if you've seen all of them in the series. This is the last one in this series. So let me see your hearts. Let me see them. Come on. Bring them on. There we go. Great. Loving it, loving it. How are we doing?
404.
Great. Okay, well, just give another minute or two. So, yes, just to explain it a little bit, I just thought, you know, I wanted to bring this series of digital busking sessions to a bit of a sort of like hearty climax and bring it right up to the point, really, where everything changed for me, really, which was the Royal Albert Hall, the final show for the Little Angels. I'm sure a lot of people watching were at that gig. Been getting lots of great messages through the week about that. So I just thought it was a great way to sort of finish off, and we can talk a little bit about that and have some fun. And I can tell you some of the stories and all the rest of it about that. So if you've got a question, please let us know. I've got a few questions on my bit of paper, so hopefully I shall get to a few of you. So okay, I'm going to start now. How are we getting on?
500.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I went on to I don't know if you've seen this thing. It's amazing. Setlist.fm, which is kind of like somebody somewhere has gathered together all of the set lists of every single band in history and what they were playing on whatever date. It's unbelievable. So I've looked at the set list. Now, I think we played 22 songs at the Royal Albert Hall, so I can't quite play 22. So what I've done is I've boiled it down really as kind of like all of the best, the hits really, the hits that we had, the songs that we had hits on the radio, but also the ones that we felt were songs that we loved to play live. And so I've got, it will be slightly longer tonight, so I hope you can hang around, but we'll see how we get on. Yeah, so we're going to start off in traditional fashion, so my assistant, if you wouldn't mind, here it comes. Here we go! 1, 2, 3, ho! Locking her up inside the ready to hair. She talks like she's tired live, the way that I'll die. The way that I'll live, the way that I will die. There ain't no better, there ain't no better way that I'll live, the way that I will die. Come on, stick around me, stick around me, yeah. Come on. Whoa, yeah. Oh, hey. I choose my clothes 'cause I like the way they look. And get caught up on no fashion rule. Won't eat that same old crap when I want a slice of pie. And that's the way that I live, the way that I'll die, the way that I'll live. Say what? Oh! Ain't no better, ain't no better way that I'll live, way that I will die. So come on, step around me, step around me. Go! Whoa! Oh yeah! Yeah! Whoa! How we doing? Remember it? See what I like, 'cause you know what I mean when I say, bow down to notes and God, and help me on my way. You can't sell me everything I ain't willing to buy, and that's the way that I'll live, the way that I'm. Oh, gonna live before I die. Yeah, 'cause I'm a long time gone. Way that I'll live, way that I will die. Oh, there ain't no better, ain't no better. Oh yeah. Come on, step around me, come on, step around me. Way that I'll live, way that I will die. Take it to the mountain, I'll take it to the sea. Way that I'll live, way that I will die. Build me up and burn me down. Make a magic memory. Yeah, stick around me. Yeah, stick around me. Stick around me. Whoa. That's the way that I live. Know it's gonna be the way that I die. It's gonna take hold on my honey. He wants to sell me, don't you listen to me? I say yeah. Oh, I say yeah, yeah, yeah. I say yeah. Yeah, I say yeah. I say yeah. Let's finish. Oh goodness, great. So I'm trying to play them kind of in order that we did them on the night. So I wouldn't have put the set list together myself this way now, but it's quite interesting anyway. So oh. She said we were meant to be tied up in security. So the whisper up about that thing where she was stranded, blinded me by the stirrup strap. I messed the plan, the burger car. me a towel, yes please. Goodness me, this is great. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and share this post while my assistant ably rushes to get me a towel. So great to be here. Thank you. I know this is we're retreading. Thank you. We are retreading steps that we've been through over the last few weeks, but I thought it was kind of fitting that we looked at the greatest hits. Really, lots of requests over the weeks for various songs and all the rest of it. But I just think, you know, a body of work that we managed to produce all those years came to a sort of resounding climax at the Royal Albert Hall. I mean, in a crazy way. I don't know where else it could have been. You know, we'd done Hammersmith. You know, what more grander place could it be? And hence, like I say, I don't know if anyone's just joined us. You can see we've spared no expense on the.
Can you please explain why, like, the clock's right, the sign's right, but your t-shirt's wrong? Everywhere.
Well, I know. Well, the thing is, you can't get everything right, can you? Okay. I couldn't find a t-shirt that had Beatles with backwards, but no. Well, you know, right on the very last one, we get everything kind of right. So we've got the sign right way around. Yeah, the clock there from my mate Phil, who sent us this. Hope you're watching, Phil. Sorry it wasn't up last week, but I've got a battery now. So, you know, we've even got the clock backwards. We haven't got the one behind us, but we've got this one. We thought of everything, every detail, nothing left out. So anyway, let's go to some questions. Have you got any questions coming across there?
There's loads, but
Okay, I'm gonna go to my sheet. Oh goodness me, I'll get rid of that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Mr. Kev Hurst here. Kev, what were your feelings when you played the final song at the final gig? I think most people there had a tear in their eye, including me. Mixed emotions of euphoria and sadness. Yeah, now, hard to explain that, very hard. Like I just said, it was an amazing experience to play the Royal Albert Hall. You know, you think of all the acts that have played there, you know, specifically I always think about Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin, you know, and we played there, we headlined it, you know, we sold it out. It was our fans, our people, our community all coming together on that final gig in this kind of most oddest of situations. And I find it hard to talk about it a lot of the time because I was in such a sort of turmoil about it. I had to kind of keep my game face on. I had to do the gig. You know, we knew that we had to make it as a memorable show as possible. But at the same time, I was heartbroken. You know, I'll make no bones about it at all. I didn't really know why we were splitting up. That's the kind of the truth of it. I felt just as confused as probably a lot of you did. I mean, I know that sounds random and kind of amazing, but it is the truth. I can't say anything otherwise. But I think now, looking back, you know, you have to look back with positive things, because it was an amazingly positive show. You know, it still resonates down through the years, through all of you guys, through all the fans, all the messages I get, and it's an extraordinary thing to have achieved. And it's all down to you. It's all down to the fans. It's what I do this for. The only reason I'm doing this for you tonight is because I do it for the music, for the fans, and what you've given me over the years, and what you've given us all. It's an extraordinary thing. And even though we were never the biggest band in the world, to me, you were the greatest fans, and that's what I'm doing this for, and that's why I keep doing it, and that's why the Royal Albert Hall means something. It really does. So that's a good question. So I've got a few shout outs before I start sort of welling up here. I want to say hello to Rachel Owen, whose birthday is on Saturday, I believe. Roger Williams. Rog, thanks for the message earlier on today. That was great. Who we got here? We got Julie Evans' birthday next Tuesday. That's from Lee. And I believe you guys used to first saw the Little Angels at Bogies. Anyone else from Cardiff or South Wales remember Bogies? What an amazing gig. And those guys, you two guys, have been there from the very start. You know, we used to get dressed in the toilets, and before the doors had even opened, there was a 1/4 inch of urine in the men's toilets to put your spandex on. Horrible. True though. Okay, a couple of other people. Martin Gray, that's from Sharon. She's sending that to you, and I'm sending it to you as well. Laura Hutchinson and Gemma Varnfield, who are key workers, and that's through my friend Lee, who wanted you to be thanked, and I want to thank you as well, because you're on the front lines at the moment and all the rest of it. So yeah, please keep sharing, keep liking this, and like I say, for those who just joined us, the digital donations cap is still open. It's paypal.me/Jepsongs if you're feeling generous. Thank you. So yeah, okay, so what we got next? Okay, so yeah, like I said, I've been applying myself to the set list from the actual day. Thought that was the most important thing. Try and keep it as authentic and as back to the original as we possibly could. And yeah, this one was next up, you know. down the airways. God, it is hot in here tonight. Well, mind you, it's a gig, isn't it? Hey, we're full on gig. No, thank you. It's a full on gig. This is what it's about. I remember it being hot and sweaty in that place. Weird sound in the Royal Albert Hall, though. Very strange. But yeah, good. Okay, moving on. As I dehydrate swiftly. You'll know this one. Okay, yeah, cool. Again, not exactly certain why we put that there and followed it with this.
Hey!
questions? Question master, come on, quick on your toes. Be quick on your toes.
Well, from Instagram.
Oh, sorry, Instagram. Hello, evening. How you doing? Sorry, Instagram there, Facebook there. How you doing? Okay, yeah.
James Bex.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing?
Sorry, where is it?
Well, let me do one off the sheet. I'll do one off the sheet. Okay, so we'll go to some more questions here.
Sorry, he said you're the most important band to me in my lifetime.
Wow.
And it was honoured to be at the Royal Albert Hall with you that night.
Oh, thank you. No, it was great. I mean, you're still here, pal. That's what counts. You know, we sort of come through the whole thing together, didn't we? You know, that's what counts for just about everyone here. Okay, I'm going to go to a question here. Phil Essex. Phil, in the days or weeks leading up to the gig, did the band have discussions about carrying on after, or was it never spoken about and all the plans were in place? Wow, how do I answer that one? It had been decided long before the gig. You know, we'd reached a sort of point where the conversations had got to a point where we just reached an impasse with it, and there was lots of reasons. You know, I know this has been talked about so many times, and a lot of it at the time I couldn't grasp. A lot of it I didn't agree with, but didn't say much about it. It was just seemed to be happening to us. But they, you know, without being disingenuous, there were obviously genuine things happening to the industry. You know, record label getting jittery, and you know, it's very hard to spend 24/7, 365 days a year for nearly 10 years with the same people and not find it difficult. You know what I mean? It's very, very tough. But I don't remember having further conversations. I think we just kind of accepted it. We sort of put our stoic faces on. We tried to do the best we could for the fans. You know, we sort of sent out the packs from the LAFC, and you know, we did the competition for the T-shirt and all the rest. We tried to make it as kind of as a nicer ending as we possibly could. But I think we were all pretty heartbroken, to be honest. But looking back, you know, you have to look at it like that. You know, looking back, everything happens for a reason. I don't have any animosity to anyone about it, really. It's just what happened. Bands stopped working, you know. So there we are. That's as much as I can kind of say. Just a couple of things I want to mention. The T-shirt that we've put out, you know, which was designed by Zanny Oswick, which was absolutely fantastic, has been flying out the door. Thank you so much, and I think Zanny has been blown away with the reaction to her brilliant design. And like I say, you know, it's a particular thing. It's a chibi character, but I just thought it was brilliant, and Zanny has a really, really done a brilliant job. So I just want to show it to you again. So those who haven't seen it, that is the design. If everyone can see that. I know it's backwards, I know. And there we are, though. We are literally stopping the pre-order stops tomorrow at 9 p.m. And that's it. Once the pre-order stops, it will not be reprinted. It is literally a collector's item. There is as many go out the door as get ordered. So that is at least your last chance if you want to get one of those. So yeah. I mean, you know, it's been a really brilliant last few weeks. I mean, I've really, really enjoyed it. And like I say, this is not. Let me just make this clean, completely clear. This is not the last time I'm going to be doing one of these. All I'm doing is I'm taking a holiday. I'm having a holiday. Okay, so next week we're doing because we're starting. I'll talk about this a little bit later on, but we're going to launch our Patreon, my Patreon site, and next week I'm going to be doing a Q&A with Rob Town, who's the guy that Rob Stampede, who is helping me with all of my social media stuff and has helped me set this up. He's a brilliant, brilliant guy. And we're going to do a Q&A to answer all your queries. So the important thing is if you've got any queries about the Patreon idea and what it all means, I mean, maybe you don't even know what it is, then next week is a chance for me and Rob to come together and talk to you guys about it. He's going to join me on over the line through Facebook, and we're going to discuss it. It's an opportunity for you to talk about it. I'll come back to that a bit later on. Remember to please like and share these posts. It really, really helps us get with the reach. And my website, tobyjepsonofficial.com. Okay, a couple more shout outs before I go on. Who else do we have here? We have got Shane Wilson in Australia. Shane, brilliant. Fantastic message from here earlier today. And my mate, Ziggy Patrick White, is 5 today. It's your 5th birthday, Ziggy. So congratulations for that. And also, just want to send out to your grandma Di White, who had a fall this week and hurt herself quite badly, and she's recovering and recuperating. So Di, get well soon from us all. So yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we'll carry on. Okay, so just check my tuning. So yeah, it's. So I think this is this show number 9, is it? I think it is number 9, isn't it? I think that's what it is. Yeah. So the idea is that I will come back in 2 weeks' time with a slightly adjusted approach to the idea, and I'm going to let you know what that's going to be in due course. But it's going to be more involvement from you guys. Now I've gone through all the albums and we've done all the eras and all the periods. I want to go something different, make it a little bit more relaxed, make it probably more gig orientated in a lot of ways. So anyway, I'll let you know more about that. So yeah, next week the Q&A for Patreon, and the following week I'll be back doing some music. So it's not ending, it's just going to change. Okay, so see if you remember this one. Cared about nobody, no one cared about John. Brought his way this far through life as the original way was on. Took himself to the wild blue yonder to see what he could find. Now he's the king of the dusty jungle, he's got peace of mind. Don't need no money in this new world, financially indisposed. So the start of his life a lot of rich men's life, they were getting for the nose. Watching a TV show, time to civilize days. So he took his guitar in a paradise. I won't mention it, but what do you say? Living it up, come on. Kicking up dust, yeah. Making his life his own way. He was living it up, down the dust. Got enough, but just couldn't live it up. Making up dust, so wound up free in the country. All John got was ready, and I still love a pretty in the moonlight, and the singing cold is good. So the rest of the dirt from his blue jeans, he himself up on the road. Until he leaves the trees to the longest, he don't need that anymore. Come on, living it up, what do you say? Kicking up dust, making his life his own way. He was living it up, down the dust. But just couldn't be rough. Digging up dust, digging up dust, digging up the dust. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. John brought his way this far through life as the original wayward son. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, living it up, kicking up dust, making his life his own way. Because Johnny never cared about nothing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been playing that for 25 years. Messed up the end. Oh dear. Dave would be killing me now. Mr. Kemp would be killing me now. I'd be getting that look. I'd be getting the Kemp look. Anyway, okay. Never mind. Moving on. So yes, we are still in the set list. Royal Albert Hall, 2nd of July 1994. For those who were there, obviously. I got a couple of messages from people saying that they weren't there, and this is the opportunity. Well, obviously I've made it look exactly like it. for those who might have just joined us, you know, we've got the whole look, you know, the feel, we've got the emblems, we've got all the pictures, and you know, it's all there, isn't it? You know. Mr. Plunkett. Cool. Okay. So yeah, so we reached a point in the set now where we were calming things down, you know, and everyone came to the front, and we did this one. gonna think it over before I cross just to waste my time. Hey, no, I'm gonna cry, baby. Just another victim of you and your womankind. Another victim of you and your womankind. Another victim of you. Yeah. Who's got the whistle? I can hear you. Another victim. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Thank you. Okay, another question. Anything coming in?
Just heaps of praise and memories, nostalgia, people crying.
Oh, goodness me. I told me dad to take it easy. Honestly.
Pete the General on Instagram said he's been following you since half of your tour dates were in the schools.
Wow.
Your music is the accompaniment to my life.
Oh.
Well done.
Thank you. Amazing. Well, you know, I mean, obviously, as far as these songs are concerned, it wasn't obviously me on my own. It was us five. That was the great thing about Little Angels. Probably doesn't get talked about enough. Is it's very, very, very rare to find a bunch of people that can work together specifically from school. You know, we came from school. I mean, if Mark's still watching, me and Mark, we known each other since we were 8 years old. You know, went through various sort of little bands and ended up in Little Angels and took it all the way to the Royal Albert Hall. That is something that is incredible and amazing, and I cherish it. And the relationship that we had as people, you know, when we were absolutely on our game, it's never been better. And it is an extraordinary thing. Looking back, when you're in it, you don't see it. It's a funny thing. You kind of get caught up in the business of it and trying to get ready for a tour, and I've got a sore throat, or I'm not feeling good, or I don't know, you know, Bruce has got sore fingers, and we're all just got obsessed with our own little problems. But the reality is, there's a huge audience out there waiting us to stand on those stages. And, you know, it's what I remember John Bon Jovi saying to me once about the whole thing. It's action, reaction. Rock and roll is action, reaction. You do an action and everyone reacts to it. And it's measured by that. It's how well your action is, and the reaction is, you know. So, and we always got a great reaction. We always had such a great loyal fan base, and it's still here. Look at you, you know, amazing after all these years. So thank you. I mean, we should be thanking you, really. Okay, so I'm going to go one off the sheet here. Heather Wade, if you weren't Toby Jepson, rock star extraordinaire, what would your career choice be? And more importantly, what's your favourite cake? Well, actually, I'll answer the cake one because that's clearly far more important than anything else. I like a carrot cake. So actually, I like a fruit cake, like a carrot cake and a fruit cake. Fruit cake probably more than my mum's.
Cheese.
Yes, with cheese. Yeah, the York. Don't come on now. I know a lot of people go with cheese, but you can only eat fruitcake with cheese. It's maybe a Yorkshire thing. I don't know, but it's amazing with cheese. And I've got to say, a bit boring, but I absolutely love a scone. Yeah, I do. I love a scone. Yeah.
Or a scone.
It's not a scone.
Do you put the jam or cream on first?
There's got to be jam on first. Sonny, come on. I'm not a maniac. For crying out loud, honestly. Anyway, so yeah, good, really good. So I just want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the Patreon thing. Don't want to go on bang on about it, but we were going to launch the Patreon Toby Jepson site, Patreon site, tomorrow. But what we've realised is that the way that the Patreon whole organisation works, that whenever somebody signs up, becomes a patron of my site, your subscriptions are taken on the 1st of every month. So if you signed up tomorrow and you wanted to take part in it, your subscription would be taken then, and then they'd take another one at the beginning of June, which I didn't think was fair. So we're doing a soft launch as of tomorrow. So from tomorrow, we're going to be starting to talk about it in earnest properly. And what I would like to do is invite all of you guys who are interested in taking part in my Patreon site, which is going to be called Toby and the Whole Truth. That is the name of my Patreon site. I want to invite you all, because I want to make a community out of this, just like I've always done in my career. I want to welcome you guys in, and I want your input. I want you to tell me what you would like to see. I want it to be a happy place where we can talk about the things that are entertain us. We can be informed by things, you know, and I think really it's a discussion place as well. And I want you to give everybody the sort of feel-good factor. You know, that's my intention. I want to keep this positivity going. So I want to hear from you. So from tomorrow, we're going to be doing some posts and putting some stuff out with regard to this, and I want you to give me some ideas of the sorts of things you would like to see. And we will explain it all next Thursday. This time next Thursday, me and Rob will go through all of the questions. So get your questions going. Let me know what you think about it. So yes, what else I got to say? Okay, yeah, keep liking and sharing, of course. I keep getting prodded about that one. And the paypal.me/Jepsongs donation cap link is still open if you feel generous. Okay, another thing to mention, tomorrow, 12 p.m, I'm releasing the lyric video from I Won't Be With You, which is a song taken from the Ignorance is Bliss album. I've decided to launch that. The album with that song as a kind of focus track. It's going to radio, and we're doing the press stuff with it at the moment, so hopefully you'll get to see that. So that's going to be 12 p.m. tomorrow, yeah. Okay, and I'll come to some other stuff I'll come and talk to you later on. A couple more shout outs. I want to shout out to my mate Podge Margand, who's our mate of ours from down in Surrey. How you doing, Podge?
He lives in Devon now.
Yeah, he lives in Devon, yeah, great place to live. Ian Sharp, that's from Tony Cork. I know you've been having a difficult time recently, pal, so I hope this helps to spread a little salve on it for you. Hope you're enjoying it. Who else we got here? Okay, yes, Darren Ward, this is important. Darren Ward, this is from your missus. Hang on. Just Darren Ward. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. I've got it written down here and I can hardly see it. So just giving a shout out to Darren Ward. I've got one for Richard Wilkes from Joanne, your wife. Now apparently you cook her evening meal every evening when she comes in from work, and she just wants to say how much she appreciates that. And you're nearly 19 years married, I believe, coming up. So congratulations on that. So there we go. Okay, what are we on now? Okay, yeah, so yeah, sticking with the set list a little bit here. Again, sort of, I don't know whether we all would have done this set list in this way. I suppose it kind of works. I suppose really it doesn't kind of matter in some respects as long as you're playing the songs. So this next one was a kind of pretty big favourite, and I think everyone will remember the video for this one. Been asked about this a lot, so I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody, come on. Come down. Old men scholars stand to criticize you 'cause you don't understand what you want in your life. That's the same refrain, always gonna be the same. You're young guys, so stand up and fight for your lives. No surrender and no compromise. When desire I know it's going on for ages, isn't it? I do apologise. So we've lost Instagram a long time ago. I thought I'd only been on about 10 minutes. Crying out loud.
I didn't realise they've gone, but...
Oh, well, thank you anyway. I'm hope if you can stick around, I've got 2 or 3 more, if that's all right. If not, I can cut it short. You tell me. But anyway, just a couple of things to mention. Again, please like and share as much as possible. I just wanted to mention, what else we got going on here? Oh yeah, subscription to my YouTube channel. That would really help. That's at Toby Jepson Official. I've put quite a lot of the acoustic performances I've been doing, the acoustic covers I've been doing on Wednesdays. They're all on there. We did the Holy Diver one this week as a sort of my celebration of Ronnie's career and all the rest of it, because I think it's the 10-year anniversary of his death last week. So I really enjoyed that. And also, we've just got a new podcast. I know you've been listening to those podcasts. Thanks for that as well. I've done a new one, which is coming out, I think, Saturday at 9 a.m. We're posting that. And that's with Wyatt Wendell's from Planet Rock, a good mate of mine. Really revealing conversation. Absolutely, totally barefacedly honest. Fantastic stuff. So I'm sure you'll enjoy listening to that. Okay, so one final little shout out here. I've got Robert and Melanie Bowman Oy, I think it is. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope that's correct. Robert and Melanie Bowman Oy. It's your 10th wedding, I believe. So congratulations, guys. Yeah, cool. So I better have moved swiftly on, haven't I? Really? Okay, so yeah, so we did this one. This one, I know became a real life favourite. It was a bit of a dark horse on the Jam album for me, but ended up becoming a really I don't know, a song that everyone seems to really like loads. So I'm sure you'll know it. try and rectify that going forward. So watch this space for that sort of stuff. Okay. I don't know. I never really play this riff, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, folks. I think time is getting on. I've got one more for you, but I was going to answer a couple more questions. Anything coming up there that's interesting or what?
Just lots of praise and memories.
Oh, brilliant. Well, you know what?
Grant song.
Grant! Alrighty! Should have been on that one, mate.
Mark, Dave and Grant now.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thanks for joining me, boys. I'll go back through all the comments and try and answer as many as possible. We're going to do another Q&A. I know you've been watching the Q&As that me and Ket and my daughters have been doing after the shows, so we're going to do that straight after this. So any questions we don't get to, we will hopefully try and answer. They've also been posted. I think you can watch those through the website at tobyjepsonofficial.com. Go there. That's the hub of my everything. Everything going forward, it's all there. Again, launching a Patreon on the June the 1st. That's the official launch date. So if you're interested in that, having a Q&A next Thursday. Me and Rob Stampede, Rob Town, to answer all your queries. So have a think about it, see what you think. We're going to be putting some posts out tomorrow, so please comment about that. I really want you to get involved. Let me know what you would expect to see on it, what you would like to see on it, any ideas at all. I'm going to be revealing what we're going to do, and then we can sort of go from there. Yes, 12 PM tomorrow. I'm releasing the lyric video for I Won't Be With You off the Ignorance is Bliss album, which is still on pre-order for another, I think, 6 weeks or so. Going really, really well. Really pleased about that. Thank you for that. New podcasts are out with Wyatt Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And like I say, these Q&As are available as well on the website. Phew, that's a lot of stuff, isn't it? Crying out loud. All I can say is thank you so much for being with me over the last 9 weeks or so. It's been absolutely amazing, great experience to go back through for me to look at the songs that we all worked on together and all the solo stuff I've done and the albums I did with Fastway. It's been fantastic. It really has. Rediscovering a lot of cool things. And but it's all about you guys. Thank you for being here. It's been extraordinary. And like I say, this is not the end. I'm just going to take a holiday. Everyone needs a holiday, right?
It's a sabbatical.
It's a sabbatical.
We're not
yeah.
going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. No, I'm going to have a staycation at home next week. I'm going to put my feet up in the same garden I've been putting my feet up in for the last 8 weeks. So, you know, I think you know what I'm talking about. So, for one final question, I saw one on here I really liked. Where is it here? Oh yeah, Jason King, how long did it take to sink in that you were at the end of the Angels, or had you already got your head around that before playing the final gig? Well, like I said earlier on, I mean, it is a pertinent question. My answer's sort of similar earlier on, but yeah, like I said, you know, looking back on it all now, it's easy to understand it, and I think, you know, ultimately it's what happens to bands. But at the time it was difficult, very, very difficult. And I think, you know, the Ignorance is Bliss album was my reaction to the breakup of the band, and it was quite a dark, sort of angry record, really. But I was looking at all the songs, and what I'm doing as well, I'm posting when I post the lyric video, I'm going to be posting some song descriptions, my sort of thoughts and musings about what I was thinking about when I wrote the songs. And it's weird. I started listening to the album, and every time a track came up, I put myself right back in that moment, you know. So that might be quite revealing. So we're going to be putting those out, the little films. So we'll watch out for those. But you know what? We're all great friends now, and it's not a problem. You know, we've got such a great legacy. Like I say, we weren't the biggest band in the world, but we certainly had the most absolutely loyal fans on the planet. There is no two ways about it. So thanks to everybody. Okay, so yes, thanks for being here. One final one. It would be remiss of me not to do this, and we did do this. Is the absolute second encore on July the 2nd at the Royal Albert Hall, or the Royal Albert Kitchen, as we're calling it tonight. Thank you for being here. I will see you at the Q&A next Thursday, and if not, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time if you want to join me on that, and I'll let you know what that's going to be in due course. Don't let me go. right, folks. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Have a great weekend. See you soon.
We had to think
Oh,
it.
for crying out loud, honestly. That was my big moment, and I had to. It was just. Thanks. See you again. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.